All right, just saying that we up. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, so first and foremost, we want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Hashem, Yahushua,
Yahushai, Hashem,
Wakah,
Bakah, Kadash.
Dash.
Double honors to the apostles and those who are well. Peace and salutations to all the sincere Akim and during afflictions, making their calling and election sure. Shalom.
Okay.
Shabbat Kabar.
It's the brother Yitazaka.
And we're back with another one. Lord willing to be edifying to the elect. Yahweh Bashim Haushai. Kadash Barakatam. To all the sincere listeners who may hear this. This one's going to be called Prophet Among Them. It was just inspired off of I was scrolling through my old videos, and I seen this one is actually the date is April 27th, 2019. This is as of yesterday, about 20 months ago, and it's just through the spirit that we was actually going into Bill Gates, and Maxine, what he was doing really in Africa, right? Shalom, Yahabashim Shabrakata. Yahabashim
Shalom.
Shabrakata.
Shalom. You have a
You know,
Shalom.
but it's just through the spirit and it inspired me. Like, man, about 20 months ago, the mass majority wasn't concerned about no Maxine or Bill Gates and what he was doing, you know. But it just shows like, hey, man, the prophet. This is the actual all right work of a prophet to be prophesied, man. But I was gonna play. You had something to add, bro?
Oh, no, you got it, brother.
I'm gonna just play a few minutes of this and then we'll get some praise. Lord wouldn't be edifying.
You trust this guy? Look at that smile. You trust him? I wouldn't trust him to sweep my fucking kitchen, let alone put something in a supposed drug to tell me that it's good for me and my son's daughter.
Right. Meanwhile, he ain't gonna have his faith in that thing.
No. That's what the crazy thing is.
That's me something like that. Oh man. they just man.
These are high level witches. When you look up the word eugenesis, right? You type in eugenesis. Besides that. Yeah. When you type in the word eugenesis, who is the original? When you think of eugenesis, brothers that went into this. Margaret Sanger was the original eugenicist, and she made the bold claim that black people are weeds and need to be exterminated. She said this. All right, and what's one of the ways she began that program? Through a program called eugenesis. What did they create? They created Planned Parenthood. Where is Planned Parenthood? In every so-called Negro, Black, Negro, Latino, Native American neighborhood. That's by design, right? That's by design. But our people are, who get on TV because they're cool and sell out, and they'll sell you a picture that Planned Parenthood is good for you. It's not just about abortion. That's the first thing they always say. It's not just about abortion. Well, you're right. It's about vaccination too.
Right. I just pulled up this little article that says death by vaccination, the Gates Foundation, and the new eugenics.
It's just an example, and low one. I'll put this in the description if anyone wants to, check it out. The audio is not as clear, as it is now, but it's just like, man, we was actually going into this, a couple years ago, and it's just like, now we see this actually coming to pass, But from here, I guess we'll just go ahead and get to it. Ezekiel 33.
Time, brother.
This is the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 33. And the point is in 33. Let me start up.
Yeah, you can start at 30.
Okay. This is Ezekiel 33 and verse 30. It says, "Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord, Yahweh Shai."
So it's like our people, you know what I'm saying? like they'll listen. They'll listen to the words that we teach. They'll listen to brothers in their different videos and what they're saying, and they can believe that's a possibility, but they don't really like take it serious. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, okay, some more knowledge to know, like learning about the Illuminati or something, or learning about how the music industry is wicked, or learning about how learning about something like Pizzagate, or some kind of underground information or something. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of our people look at the truth, but they don't really like understand that this is the real deal. This is the real deal Holyfield, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really what's gonna happen. Just like prime example, the brothers Shamar and Kabar did that video, almost 2 years ago, stating about how Bill Gates been had this vaccination in works, and had been had, doing these type things throughout the earth, you know what I'm saying, primarily in Africa, you know what I'm saying. So our people, they'll hear something like that, take it in, but they don't really just understand or take heed to the severity of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. God, yeah, you was on the video too, if you
Oh,
remember. You was there.
bro, you yeah, that's wild.
You
God,
was
man.
there, yeah, man. Yeah. It was back when we was doing the hangouts,
Okay, Khan. Yep. That's
Yep.
wild.
See, you remember this?
Oh, okay, Khan. Yep. Jeez.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This. Hey, man. Prophets. Hey, man. This is a job of a prophet, man. We're speaking things, into existence, as they say. It's really something that was already written. The Spirit of the Lord. All right, has the prophets. All right, prophesying. This is how the Most High has it set up.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 31. It says, "And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how our people are. You know what I'm saying? Like, they, we'll tell you about that. What's that? Isaiah 29 out where it say, you'll pull it for me out. So like, I know you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of escaping me right now. Where it say, with their lips they do honor me. I know Yahushua quoted it in Matthew 15.
Right.
Is it Isaiah 29?
I got it.
Yeah, Khan, the water, brother. Khan.
This is the prophet Isaiah 29 and verse 13. It says, "Wherefore the Lord saith, For as much as his people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me,
Mm-hmm.
and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men."
Right. Yeah, so that's how our people are. It's just their natural nature anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, our people, they don't really like take heed to things or take things serious. Like, they'll say, "Oh, I understand it. I see what's going on. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? That's cool and everything," but they don't really just like, jump on board. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say, "Oh, I could see Bill Gates doing something like that," but they're not gonna like actually prepare themselves to, escape, the things that's coming from the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say, I love God, or I love the things that you brothers are doing, but they don't really like, they're not with it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? The only time Jake really want to do something, speaking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, our people, is when something get real. You know what I'm saying? Like, when things really start popping off, then that's when they want to get on board. But that's the thing about it. When things start popping off, things is too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get it while it's hot. Jake's already know that. Like, growing up with different other siblings, or you growing up with multiple family members, you already know if like if your parents bring some food home, you better eat the food while it's there. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no guarantee it's gonna be, so you gonna be like, well, I'll just say that for later. No, they finna dig in, man.
God. That was it on Isaiah.
Yeah, that was it, brother. I just wanted to make that quick point.
God. Back in Ezekiel 33 and verse 31, it says, "And they come unto thee as The people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Mhm.
It says, verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on the instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Mhm.
That's a lot of our people, man. I
Mhm.
remember one time, either it was at camp when I was watching brothers. It might have been, I was watching the brothers in Philly, but they were saying something along the lines of, "Yeah, man, y'all saying the truth, man. Everything y'all saying is true, But yeah, I'm a Muslim, Like what's the, like really, like so you agree with everything we saying, but like you're still gonna just go ahead and commit idolatry, man. You know, the things that we are speaking, the Israelites, all right, the Hebrew Israelites, all right, we're the only so-called belief system, all right, who are actual prophets, man. We're speaking things, all right, we're piecing up current events, all right, we're breaking down things that happened thousands of years ago or that was written thousands of years ago, and we're connecting it with today, and future events. No other belief system so-called is doing that, man. But
Mhm.
they're gonna see. They're gonna see, man. Verse
Yep.
33 says, "And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
Mm.
Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them."
Mm. Yep. So that's when they gonna know. that's when they gonna know that, oh, okay, these men were sent by Yahweh Shema Shai, is when the words that we're speaking actually come to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it takes for our people, man. Our people have to really, like, what the Jews require a sign. You know what I'm saying? They they have to see things. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want Yahweh Shema Shai to show you nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh Shema Shai is a great and dreadful, terrible power, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, who can stand before the majesty of Yahweh Shema Shai, man? You know what I'm saying? You don't want Yahweh Shema Shai to show you nothing, man. Just play show and tell with you, man. Because once Yahweh Shema Shai show his hand, that's it, man. He ain't finna play with you.
Hmm. Right. Kind of reminds me of I know you said you seen Power not too long ago. It was a part probably towards the end, like the finale, and it was one of the dudes got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? He ran up on the dude that snitched or whatever. And he was like, "Man, so what you about to do?" He's like, "Man, if I told you, I'm about to kill you." You know what I'm saying? So he told him, then he killed him. You know what
God,
I'm saying?
yep.
So that just goes to show you, people, they not gonna take it seriously until it's too late. A lot of people, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh,
You got
I
some.
got I got two quick ones. You'll get Hosea 5:15 for me, Baba Kasha?
It's Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, "I will go and return to my place, so they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early."
Khan, you got it, bro.
Hmm. That's a lot of people, man. They're not gonna seek Yahweh Shem Hashai, until there's some type of affliction. I mean, there's some type of affliction today, but once it gets real, as they say, once it really hits the fan, and that's when it's like, all right, you know, this those guys are out there, on the streets, yelling at people, telling people about, the white man is the devil. I see what they're saying, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because they actually see things now. You know,
Right.
they're gonna start seeking Yahweh Shem Hashai, when things start to get real. But at that time, hey man, Lord willing, they got some knowledge and wisdom that's gonna have them stable. You know,
Mm-hmm.
hey Shalom, Yahweh Shem Hashai.
Shalom, Yahbashima Shabakata. I got I got another quick one too. It's in Proverbs 1. It's Proverbs 1, and can you start it like um 20? Well, I guess you can just read 32 out. Well, hold on, Salah. You'll just read 20 24 and 25. I mean 24 through 26. Then just read 32. Baba Kasha.
Okay. It's Proverbs 1 and 24. It says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Mm-hmm.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping down to 32.
You read 26 as well, Salah.
Yep. It says, Proverbs 1 and 26 says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Mm-hmm. Because that link up with Galatians 6 and 7. It said, be not deceived, for Yahweh Shema Shai is not mocked. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shema Shai is not toyed with or played with, I tell you that every word in Proverbs the 30th chapter, every word of Yahweh Shai is pure. You know what I'm saying? So Yahweh Shema Shai is not, has his man pushing words and, warning our people of the things that come down the pipeline for no reason, man. It's so that you can escape these things, man, because this what this you're gonna pretty much the things that you was taking lightly, is gonna be your own detriment. Like when things start really happening unto you, you know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna that's gonna be your fault, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Yahweh Shema Shai, he did his part, his men, you know what I'm saying? They did their best, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever starts to fall upon you, that's your problem from that point. You know what I'm saying? You should have been taking heed.
Mm-hmm.
So can you read 27 to 28 too? My fault, brother. Salakia.
Not verse back in Proverbs 1 and verse 27, it says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Verse 28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Mm-hmm. And that's how it's gonna happen, because our people, they always want to wait till the last minute. Like that's how they say about our people in the world. Like that's like a saying for the nations and our people. They speak amongst each other and say and do. They be like, oh, you can't. Jake ain't never on time, or these guys ain't never on time, or niggas, so to speak. They love to procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how our people are. We always wait to the last minute. You know what I'm saying, before we do something. But this word ain't been spoken for all these years, for no reason, man. Men ain't going out on a week, on a weekend, week out basis, you know what I'm saying, and all different type of elements, no matter what, to preach for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing these videos every day just to do them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is literally like warning from Yahweh Shema Shai, letting you know, like, look, it's finna get real serious. Because when it gets serious, he's not Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna hide himself, man. You know what I'm saying? He's presenting himself now, but once things pop off, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's not gonna present himself,
Right. Like the scriptures talk about, foolishness of preaching, which ultimately, it's really foolishness and folly to Yahweh Shema Shai, but it's deemed as something foolish to these people walking around. They see us doing this, and it's like, man, they're not getting any money from this. They're like, what are they doing? But ultimately, this is something that's more high level than people could even fathom or think, man. This is something that's life or death right here, man. If you don't take heed, this is how Most High has it set up, man. That warning, man. We're warning the people, man, to turn back to our power before it's too late.
Yep.
Jumping down to 32.
Time, brother.
It says, Proverbs 1 and 32, it says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Yeah, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's simple and plain. Or might as well read 33 as well.
It says, but so hearkeneth unto me, Slakia. Proverbs 1:33 says, but whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Right. Yeah. Why? Because they listened while the prophets was among them. They didn't you know, wait until the prophecies of the prophets came to pass and be like, oh, a prophet was among me. You know what I'm saying? They took heed and hearkened to the prophets, and that's how they was hid from the things that was coming forth from the prophecies, man. You know, that's how it works, man. You know, you have to hearken, take heed, so you can escape what's to come. You know what I'm saying? Or you just gonna have memories of what it could have been, you know, what you could have did. You know what I'm saying? Or how you should have, you know, how you should have listened. You know.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. That was it on that.
Yeah, that was it, brother.
You got me thinking about one of my favorites, Wisdom 5.
Oh yeah, Khan. Yep. You want me to get it for you?
This is a not.
Start from the top.
Yep.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Khan, righteous man, you know, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, we're more righteous than our neighbor. And ultimately, you know, the men on the highways and byways, the prophets, you know, the ones that were sent forth, you know, really the apostles who were sent forth, you know, to be shepherds, you know, to feed the sheep, you know, righteous are bold as a lion. We're going to be bold as a lion, you know, before the faces of all the afflictions, man, you know, different scoffers, all right, ultimately the oppressor, you know, who's not going to make any account, you know, that's really coming up, you know, against the saints, man, that's wearing out the saints.
Mm-hmm. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and should be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond all that they look for.
Right, because they wasn't looking for Yahweh Shem Shah. They was looking for, you know, TD Jakes, you know, what's that Edomite, you know, that the other pastors, you know,
Joel
different
Osteen.
Joel Osteen, you know, different belief systems, you know, following after Kemet, you know, where we camp at, you know, there's a line every time we go out to camp. There's a line of people, you know, just to get some stones, you know, some precious stones. It was ultimately all things were made for our sakes, but they rather, you know, wait online for some stones than hear the words of Yahweh Shem Shah. They ain't looking for them, man. You know, they want to astral project, but ultimately, you know, the true men of the Lord are going to astral project in a sense, right?
Yep. Another point on that too. You don't forget about the line of the people that just sit there and stand in line to get their palm read to hear the future when we're telling you the things that's coming down the pipelines in the future. You know.
Yep.
Verse 3, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach.
Right. So they didn't care, like we brought up, man. You know, back in Proverbs 1, you know, they don't care, man. You know, a lot of our people, hey man, like Most High spoke to Ezekiel and told him, you know, I believe it's early in the book, you know, whether they hear or forbear, man. You know, a lot of times, you know, we're gonna be prophesying to the wind. You know, we're gonna be talking to stiff necked people, scoffers, you know, people who want to minister unto the prophets, you know, thinking that they're gonna tell us something, give us some type of you know, a revelation, you know. And ultimately, if they held their peace, you know, and really took heed, all right, had some type of if they knew what they were talking, like Slakia, but you know, Hebrews 13:1, they not entertaining angels unawares, you know. Like I even tell you, you know, the last time we was at camp, I was kind of just vexed at just people walking. I was just looking at them, they just not even paying no mind. They just so caught up in their own world. It's just like, you know, I was starting to get vexed. That's probably why I was kind of like, you know, silent a little bit, you know.
Sorry,
But it's just like a lot of our people, man, you know, they just so far gone, you know, Lord willing, you know, they get it and understand, you know, but it's gonna be a time where like, hey man, the gates of repentance ain't gonna be open anymore. You know, they're gonna seek how about you my shop, it's gonna be too late.
Yep. Verse 4, it says, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How
Right.
is he? What's it like you?
Right. That's basically where they see it, man. You know, they see the prophets and like, yeah, let's go ahead and just walk this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Social distancing. You know, they more worried about having a face mask and staying 6 feet. Then hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Shah, which ultimately can, have true life, right? Being redeemed, right, from the low state where we are, man. People who are, sick from these plagues, or working at a job, and they have to deal with particular things. We could give them that true good news, but instead of that, they're going to account, our whole purpose, Lord willing, this is our life. They're counting our life madness, man, and our to be without honor.
Mm-hmm. It says, how is he numbered among the children of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and his lot is among the saints?
You got it.
Yeah. So like the brother was saying, like, a lot of our people, they just walk by, just continue on with their daily, so to speak, lives. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, activities or festivities they're involved in, you know what I'm saying, and just disregard, the highest level of knowledge that's on the planet. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come to a point where they're gonna be like, oh, those men that we just thought was just insignificant, it was just some guys just talking. You know what I'm saying? They was giving me the keys unto salvation. They was giving me the keys on what it took for, me to be delivered through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, through the spirit and power of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? That's how they're gonna be looking at it, like, oh, those men were literally angels. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother, alluded to in Hebrews the 13th chapter. You know what I'm saying? About be not forgetful to entertain strangers unaware. You know what I'm saying? Because we are angels, we're messengers, we're the messengers of Yahweh Shema Shah. So a lot of people, they're gonna be like, damn, those men, you know what I'm saying, who was out there pouring their hearts out, with those Bibles in their hands. These men were the saints of the Most High. These men were these were the representatives of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Lord willing, that's us.
Mm-hmm.
Can I read 6, 7, and 8 out, Baba Kasha?
Come on, bro.
Verse 6, it says, therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. What have pride profited us, or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us?
Mm-hmm. Like the other week, young Jake pulled up on us, like he was like, standing there, and then he ended up kind of interrupting a little bit just to ask a question, like, yeah, what y'all doing? We was kind of telling him what we doing. And then like, yeah, so how can I sell my shirts on your platform? Like, bro, y'all, you worry more about, that than what we're actually speaking about, like our people, man. Like their mind is just so they worry about the wrong things, man. Lord willing, they repent, man.
Bro. Because yeah, man, because these are the things that our people are going to be saying when, if they do not repent. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I should have repented. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that you highly valued, or the thoughts that you was having in your mind, that's not going to profit you nothing. You know what I'm saying? In the day of wrath, man. Tell you how righteousness delivers from death, man. And in the time of death, you ain't gonna be worried about pleasures. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be worried about, fulfilling your devices. You're gonna be worried about trying to survive, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to take heed now, man. Because when things really pop off, you're gonna be like, man, I should have just like really tried to see what was going on, man. Man, all the stuff that I was involved in, they don't even mean nothing, man. Them shirts I was trying to sell, man, this shit ain't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. Yeah, so
y'all got one Sirach 21. I meant Sirach 22, 6 and 7, 6, 7, and 8, Baba Kasha.
Sirach 22 and verse 6, it says, a tale out of season is as music in mourning, but stripes and correction of wisdom are never out of time.
You see, it's a tale out of season is as music and mourning, but stripes and correction of wisdom are never out of time. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, um, ultimately, like when we're teaching, it's like it's like out of season for a vast majority of our people. They're like, well, I don't want to hear this right now. Like, you're interrupting what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like if you was mourning for somebody and somebody throws some, you know, cash money for the 99 and the 2000, you like, man, turn that shit off, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mourning right now. I want to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how in similar to our people feel when we teach it, like on a Saturday evening. You know what I'm saying? They out trying to go get something to eat with their family. You know what I'm saying? They trying to, go link up with some females. You know what I'm saying? They trying to, go have some fun, do their thing. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody telling them, man, hey, man, you need to stop doing the things you're doing, and go read the Bible, go pray. You know what I'm saying? Go find out who the true Lord is. They like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit right now, man. You know. But it said, but stripes and correction of wisdom are never out of time. You know what I'm saying? And stripes and correction of wisdom can come through adversity. You know what I'm saying? Because like Elder Apostle Gabar, used to always say, when words won't teach you, adversity will. You know what I'm saying? That at some point, like, words might not always teach you, but that adversity, when you get them stripes on your back, when you get your ass whooped, that's when you learn. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never gonna come out of season. That'll always teach you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. Verse 7. Whoso teacheth the fool is as one that glueth a potsherd together, and as he walketh, one from sound Slakia. Sirach 22:7, it says, whoso teacheth a fool is as one that glueth a potsherd together, and as he that waketh one from sound sleep.
Yeah, so that's and the truth of the matter is the vast majority of our people are foolish, man. You know what I'm saying? They're engulfed in folly, man. You know what I'm saying? Even like you quoted earlier, the foolishness of preaching. Even us preaching is foolishness, man. You know what I'm saying? This is like, you shouldn't have to be told that you should to do what you created to do. You shouldn't have to be told to do something that's common sense. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to be told to,
How about Salakia?
No, you good. You shouldn't have to be told to do things that are, like, come on, basic logic, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this, that's why it's foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But point is, though, the vast majority of our people are fools, man. Because they can't even take heed unto foolishness. And it says, as one that he that teacheth a fool is as one that waketh one from a sound sleep. And we know Romans the 13th chapter tell us about how the night has been far spent. Our people, we've been asleep for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been discontinued from our heritage for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? Going over 400, 500, 600 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Even before that, you know what I'm saying? Our people been, discontinued from our heritage, but never like to the point we are now. But you have, Yahweh Shai, revealing the ways of righteousness back unto us, like opening us back into, the way we supposed to be living. But people was like comfortable in, being discontinued from their heritage. They got like that's the new them now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I ain't trying to like, I don't want to be nothing different. I just want to stay how I am.
It says, you said read down?
Yeah, just read 8. That's it.
Sirach 22:8. He that telleth a tale to a fool speaketh to one in slumber. When he hath told his tale, he will say, what is the matter?
God said, he that telleth a tale to a fool speaketh to one in slumber when he have told his tale, he will say, what is the matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't worried about what the hell is going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Really, like, it's just like prime example, like how you was mentioning, um, with the Jake, we was talking like, okay, we're the children of God, we need to live a certain type of way. Dude just straight up walked away, man. He just straight up walked away. Like, we wasn't even telling them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, you pouring out your heart to him, like, man, look, how about you finna come judge us, man? We need to get back right. We've been disrespecting him for a long time, and he want us to get, he want us to do the right thing. And he just like, man, I ain't, that's cool. Just throw the hand up on it. You know what I'm saying? That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it on that.
Kind of. What you got?
I just got one more. I don't know if you got any more.
I mean, I might have one, Lil Will, but what you got?
The brother Kazak just dropped. We say Jeremiah 5:21. You said you got one more?
I might.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeremiah 5:21-31. Yep.
I'm gonna read that. This Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 21. It says, "Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not." That remind me of that lesson I was going to do called spiritual senses.
Oh,
It says, "Fear ye not me, said the Lord Yahweh, will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they war, yet can they pass not over it." That's wild. It says, "But this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord, our power, Yahweh Shemashah, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserved us unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest." It says, "Your iniquity have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you." And a prime example of the good things that's been held from our people is this word, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the words of Yahweh Shai in their proper form and this proper doctrine can relieve our people and give our people rest in their souls from, from not knowing the proper way to live or not knowing the proper way to go. It can help them from, being faced with trouble or affliction or adversity. You know what I'm saying? These are things that have been held from, a vast majority of our people because they want to continue in sin. They want to continue to add sin upon sin. When you and you get so filthy, you get to a point where you're just unsalvageable. You know what I'm saying? Which we were once filthy as well. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, Yahweh Shemashah cleanses us and we could be delivered. But it gets to a point like where it's just like, man, I can't deal with you no more. You know what I'm saying? They get to a point as well where you get so far gone in wickedness, you like, I don't even know what righteousness is no more. You know what I'm saying? It says, "For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that set of snares. They set a trap. They catch man as a cage full of birds. So are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. They are waxing fat. They shine. Yet they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless. Yet they prosper in the right of the needy. Do they not judge? Shall I not visit for these things, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashah? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely. and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof? Yeah, what will you do in the end thereof, man? You know, our people, they love to have it so. Our people love, you know, the ways of unrighteousness. They would take heed unto to wickedness before they take heed unto righteousness. They'll take heed unto doing things that are adverse to the ways of Yahweh Shemashah than doing the things that Yahweh Shemashah desires of us. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hold on.
But yeah, that was it. You said you got one more out?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna get one of the favorites
Come on, brother.
in the 28th chapter. This is the prophet Jeremiah 28 and start verse 8. It says, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence." All right, so that's the prophets who came before Jeremiah, and the prophets after Jeremiah are going to be doing these things, prophesying, against great kingdoms, all right, and countries of war, evil, and pestilence, and that's what we're doing. You know, we're in a time of evil. All right, we see what's going on now, and this is something that we've been speaking about, like we was bringing out. This is something that we spoke about, about 20 months ago. We was talking about this devil, really about this overall time that we're approaching, the time of Jacob's trouble, you know, war, evil, and pestilence, man. Verse 29, it says, "The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Hashai, have truly sent him." You got it.
All right, bro. Yeah, so if you got a prophet telling you that, okay, all you got to do is just, do the best you can and say that you love Jesus and you'll be okay. Or, you know, you got a prophet telling you that, okay, you could live this type of way, but it's not the ways that Yahweh Shai, are pleased with. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and you gonna have peace and be okay. We're gonna find out what words are truly true. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out the words that are truly true when the prophecies really start to come to pass. Because it says, "Then shall it be known who is my chosen." You know what I'm saying? The man of the Lord is going to be known as his chosen, because they're going to be the ones who was literally living how he told them to live to the best of their abilities upon the earth, and they're going to receive grace and mercy. You know what I'm saying? The other ones who weren't, they're not going to receive no grace and mercy, and that's how they're going to be identified as the true prophets of the Lord. You know,
That's right.
um, and I had one more. Oh yeah, we might as well end at Amos 8, because I had another one, but I'm gonna just scratch that one and get that Amos.
Amos 8. Let me
Yes,
start.
like 11 through 13. Is it 11 through 13?
This is the prophet Amos, chapter 8, and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Hashai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Hashai."
Mm-hmm.
It says, verse 12. It says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Hashai, and shall not find it."
Yep, that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Shimashai is gonna eventually just be like, okay, you don't want to take heed to the things that I'm giving you a heads up on. Like, I'm giving you a heads up on what to do to escape the things that's coming down the pipeline. I'm giving you a heads up on, what to expect. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a heads up on, these different parables of knowledge and wisdom. If you don't want to take heed to them, I'm gonna take it away from you, and you're gonna be looking for it, but you ain't gonna find it. And that's what's gonna happen, because a lot of our people gonna be like, damn, those was the prophets. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be too late, because the prophet's gonna be gone. You know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's all I got.
Con. Yeah. Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushua,
Hashem,
Hashem,
Wakah, Kadash.
Kadash.
Double honors to the apostles and others who were well. Peace and salutations to all the sincere Akim and during afflictions, making a calling and election sure. Shalom.
Shalom,
DTA.
Abba,